आज यस सेसनमा हुनेछ। अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ अब मेरो म सुमन अधिकारी, म काफलको छोटो परिचय दिँदै अनि हाम्रो ढिला नगरिकन यस कार्यक्रमलाई सुरुवात गर्न चाहन्छु हैन। काफल चाहिँ हामीले एउटा सानो प्लेटफर्म सुरु गरे हो। अब यसमा चाहिँ इन्फर्मेसन र एजुकेसनको लागि हामीले अब सक्दो इन्फर्मेसन दिने, मान्छेहरूलाई सूचना दिने प्रयास गर्छौँ र अनि तपाईहरुले आफ्नो आर्टिकलहरू पनि यसमार्फत शेयर गर्नुहुन्छ। यस्तै हाम्रो अब अनेक कार्यक्रमहरू ल्याएर मान्छेहरूलाई सचेत गराउने, नेपाली नागरिकहरूलाई सचेत गराउने काम गरिरहेका हुन्छौँ। अनि त्यस्तै गरी भर्खर हामीले यसको एप पनि लन्च गरेका छौँ। अनि तपाईहरुको फिडब्याकहरू दिनुभएको, तपाईहरुको फिडब्याकहरूबाट पनि हामीहरू सुधारिँदै जान्छौँ हैन। त्यसै अनुसार हाम्रो अगाडि बढ्दै जान्छौँ। तपाईँ र सँगै ग्रो हुने हाम्रो प्लान छ। आजको यस कार्यक्रमको वक्ता सुदर्शन कुँवर हुनुहुन्छ। मेकानिकल इन्जिनियरिङ पुल्चोक क्याम्पसबाट पढ्नुभएको। उहाँले चाहिँ चेभेनिङ स्कलरसिप 2018-19 युनिभर्सिटी अफ ब्राडफोर्ड युकेबाट चेभेनिङ स्कलर्स पनि हो उहाँ। अनि त्यस्तै पुल्चोक क्याम्पसबाट मेकानिकल इन्जिनियरिङमा ब्याचलर्स पनि गर्नुभएको। अनि उहाँले चाहिँ चेभेनिङ स्कलरसिप के हो, कसरी आफ्नो एक्सपिरियन्सहरू सेयर गर्नुहुन्छ, तथा कसरी चाहिँ एप्लाई गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ आफूले एप्लाई गरेका थिएँ र कसरी एप्लाई गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ स्कलरसिपहरू त्यस्ता चिजहरू पाउने चान्स हुन्छ भन्ने कुराहरू सेयर गर्नुहुन्छ आज। सुदर्शन दाइ हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ?
हजुर
हुन्छ, तपाईँ अब सुरु गरौँ न।
मैले स्क्रिन सेयर गर्न मिल्छ? त्यो एडमिनले एनाबल गर्नु पर्यो।
इनेबल गरौँ त गुजु।
हुँदैन जस्ट इन केस ठिकै छ गरिरह गजुले।
सुदर्शन दाइ हुन्छ ल।
फर्स्टमा थ्याङ्क यू सो मच है, काफलले बोलायो, अभियसली पायो है, सो इन्करेजिङ दैट यु डुइङ दिस। मैले आई नो आई डोन्ट हेभ इनफ टाइम, 10 मिनट 15 मिनट जस्तोमा चाहिँ म क्वेसनहरू, मतलब यो मेरो प्रेजेन्टेसन सघाउँछु, जेनरल इन्फ्लो दिन्छु, डिरेक्सनहरू दिन्छु। त्यसपछि चाहिँ मोस्टली सबैको डिफ्रेन्ट क्वेसनहरू हुन्छ होला, किनकि आई क्यान सी अलिकति तिमीहरूको पेनिट्रेसन डाइभर्स छ भनेपछि धेरै प्रकारको क्वेसन आउन सक्छ। अनि चिभनिङ भन्दा पनि मान्छेलाई जेनरली स्कलरसिपमै इन्ट्रेस्ट हुनसक्छ। सो आई गेट टु द माइन्डसेट, स्कलरसिप माइन्डसेट फर्स्टमा, अनि त्यसपछि म फन्डिङको कुराहरू गर्छु। ऑल वी लुकिङ फर इज मनी। आई थिङ्क आई रियली लाइक दिस स्लाइड होइन, देखिरहेछ है स्लाइड? देखिरहेछ नि। I know you've already introduced me, तर पनि I just wanted to tell you who I am. मेरो नाम सुदर्शन, म मेकानिकल इन्जिनियरिङ ग्रेजुएट पुल्चोकबाट। त्यसपछि चाहिँ I switched to sustainable development मेरो मास्टर्समा, which is more on social science, त्यो एरियामा स्विच गरेँ। And I was a Chevening scholar at University of Bradford 2018-19 मा, it was just 2 years before. अनि त्यसपछि नेपाल आएपछि म अहिले चाहिँ I'm affiliated to AEPC. I think few of you are aware of this organization. Mostly looks into renewable energy technologies, climate change, and your area. And this is my future aspiration as well. My research interest is quite aligned to climate change governance, renewable energy technologies, more looking from more social side. Yeah, that was me during when in the UK in the despite of Queen Elizabeth. The first match before actually going to presentation, I know it's not a comfortable space. एकदम थोरै टाइम छ अनि धेरै जना मान्छेहरू आउनु भयो होला, त्यही भएर आई नो आइम प्रिटी स्योर आई क्यानट कभर अल अफ इट, त्यही भएर सुरुमै एक्सपेक्टेसनहरू यदि टाइप गरिदियो भने पनि ठिकै छ, किनकि आई डोन्ट थिङ्क पिपल आर कम्फर्टेबल voicing it out at the moment. टाइप मात्र गरिदियो भने पनि मेबी आई क्यान इन्टिग्रेट those stuff in my presentation. हुन्छ नि, जे हुँदा पनि हुन्छ, यदि स्कलरसिपको बारेमा सोद्धा पनि हुन्छ, or life in the UK, English requirement, how competitive it is, or anything personal, like if you want to know about my process, if you want to talk to other people who are also in this scholarship, then if I'm genuinely thinking of applying for this scholarship, जे हुँदाखेरि पनि अहिले बोल्न नपाए पनि यदि यहाँ टाइप गर्यो भने पनि I can look into it, अनि meanwhile I can integrate those, answer those questions throughout my presentation. है त. Well, I think I will leave 30 seconds for you to just put in the questions if you have any. क्वेसनहरू छ, केही सोध्नु मन छ स्कलरसिप इन जेनरल, स्कलरसिपको बारेमा अथवा स्टडिङ अब्रोडको बारेमा भने चाहिँ त्यो मेसेज छोडिदिइराख, सो द्याट हुन्छ नि आई कुड इन्टिग्रेट दोज क्वेसन्स पछि प्रेजेन्टेसन हुँदै जाँदाखेरि, है त. नत्र भने पनि ठिकै छ.
तपाईँले प्रेजेन्ट गर्दै गर्दाखेरि उनीहरूले आयो भने च्याटमा छोडिदिँदै गर्दा पनि हुन्छ, कसैलाई क्वेसन सोध्न मन
छोडिदिँदै
लाग्यो
गर्दा
भने
पनि हुन्छ. ल,
पछि हामीहरू कभर गर्ने नै छौँ.
फर्स्टमा this is what I wanted to talk about, scholarship mindset. Scholarship mindset भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि आइएम नट स्योर, हुन्छ नि, फर्स्टमा त यो दिस इज अल्सो समथिङ आई वान्टेड टु एड्रेस. मलाई आधी वर्ष पढिसक्दाखेरि पनि चिभनिङ हो कि सेभनिङ हो कि चेभनिङ हो कि भन्ने थाहा थिएन कि द प्रोनाउन्सिएसन एक्चुली. त्यही भएर चिभनिङ स्कलरसिप भन्दा पनि आई थिङ्क all of us here are pretty interested in any kind of scholarship, हुन्छ नि, we're just interested to get the funding to study abroad, अनि हाम्रो सबै कभर भइदियोस् भन्ने खालको. चार पाँचवटा स्कलरसिपको नाम लिन्छु. If I talk about Chevening, all those other scholarships are somewhat similar, requires same sort of mindset and then same sort of persistence, perseverance, अनि also demands similar sort of mindsets. हुन्छ नि, एउटा मेक्स स्कलरसिप भयो, अर्को फुल ब्राइट अस्ट्रेलियन एड, चिभनिङ, अनि कोरियाको यो. इफ दिस स्कलरसिप आर मोर बायोलेटरल, यो स्कलरसिप बायोलेटरल स्कलरसिपहरू हो, युनिले स्कलरसिप दिने होइन, गभर्मेन्टले दिने स्कलरसिप हो, युनिसँग तिमी आफैले अप्लाई गरेर हुन्छौ. मेक्स इज द सेम, हुन्छ नि, कोरियाको आई फर्गट द नेम बट द्याट इज समट सिमिलर, अस्ट्रेलियन एड इज सिमिलर, फुल ब्राइट इज सिमिलर, all this स्कलरसिप आज एउटा फन्डामेन्टल लाइनिङ, हुन्छ नि, सिमिलर क्राइटेरियाहरू छ. त्यो माइन्डसेट, इफ आई टक अबाउट चिभनिङ, विच आई विल इन अ वाइल, यो चिभनिङको कुरा गर्दा गर्दै अरूले अरूलाई पनि सर्ट हेल्प हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ. स्कलरसिप माइन्डसेट भन्नाले requires persistence, हुन्छ नि, requires lot more authenticity. I know this is something that we sort of miss out. And we've seen friends going abroad, normally US यताउता गएर हुन्छ, that but then the kind of scholarship that we're talking about यसपालि चाहिँ I think it requires अलिकति persistence, lot more clarity. के गर्न खोज्दैछु, के गर्न जाँदैछु, अथवा यो गरिसकेपछि के गर्छु भन्ने खालको प्रोसेसमा I think it requires lot more clarity. It also demands authenticity. अलिकति authenticity demand गर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ. The process itself helps you reflect who you are. And so what are you going to do once you get in the process? What are you going to do once you come back? Chevening scholarship demands if you come back. It's one of the criteria. I'll come to that later in my slide. होइन. So generally scholarship mindset कुरा गर्दै जाँदाखेरि, हामी स्लाइड कुरा गर्दै जाँदाखेरि बुझ्छौँ पनि. त्यसपछि obviously I'm going to talk about Chevening scholarship. I'm not sure if all of you have heard of it. Few of you must have googled it. But it's one of the any other scholarship funded by UK British Embassy, or they call it FCDO, Foreign and Commonwealth Office उसले फन्ड गर्ने स्कलरसिप हो. वर्ल्ड वाइड अलमोस्ट 30,000 40,000 मान्छेलाई दिन्छ. नेपालमा एनुअली it varies actually, but then it's near to 8, 12, 15. So no, almost that's the number that get Chevening scholarship annually. So first मा चाहिँ यसले के अफर गर्छ भन्ने कुरा हेरौँ. हुन्छ, literally it offers everything. It covers your tuition fee. Normally tuition fee, master's tuition fee in the UK is around, I don't know, £15,000 to £25,000. Differs on the subject that you want to pursue. Also depends on the kind of university that you want to pursue, you want to be in. Chevening scholarship does not really restrict you from joining any of the university. University आफैले apply गर्ने हो. त्यसपछि ग्रान्ट चाहिँ चिभनिङले दिने हो युनिभर्सिटीलाई नर्मल द सेम नर्मल प्रोसेस यु निड टु गेट एक्सेप्टेड टु द युनिभर्सिटी एन्ड वन्स यु गेट accepted to the university that's when you apply to the Chevening scholarship parallelly. It covers tuition fee, it gives you monthly stipend लन्डनमा भयो भने चाहिँ I think it's near to £1,300 which is just enough. If you're outside of London, they give you around £1,100, £1,100, which is more than enough for you. And so literally people save. I've seen friends and others literally saving money and sending back to home, or it's just enough for you to go around, travel and whatnot. The whole idea is enough. It also includes travel cost. So when you're flying from Nepal to UK and then coming back, यो नेपाल र UK गएर फेरि फिर्ता आउँदाखेरि त्यो फ्लाइट कस्ट पनि कभर गर्छ. Your visa application is covered, as in there comes this section that you take this Chevening Commonwealth, all this scholarship pays, and then your paisa tine part gets waived, so you don't need to pay anything during the visa application process. They're giving you extra money for arrival and departure. So maybe you'd want to go and buy things, cookware or bed, so they give you additional amount of money to help you buy things. And similarly, if you bought a lot of things in the UK and you want to ship back to your country, and त्यो बेलामा पनि departure allowanceहरू दिन्छ. Basically, travel grantहरू दिन्छ if you want to travel under the Chevening, and then if you're being part of the workshop or whatnot in the UK, they give you travel grants as well. So basically, there's a lot of money in there. You don't need to worry about anything. I just took $100 with me when I went to UK, and obviously, it was not even used. So literally everything is covered. You don't need to worry about anything. All you need to do is just study. And अर्को कुरा Chevening scholarship UK comes with 1 year postgraduate degree. It's not 2 years degree. त्यही भएर 1 वर्ष त्यो फेरि युकेको पोस्ट ग्रेड डिग्री मास्टर्स होइन होला त्यस्तो भन्ने होइन. युकेमा इन जेनरल ब्याचलर्स चाहिँ 3 वर्षको हुन्छ, मास्टर्स 1 वर्षको हुन्छ. सो वाट एभर यु डु ड्युरिङ द टाइम एभ्रिथिङ इज लिटरली कभर्ड. सो एलिजिबिलिटी आई थिङ्क द्याट्स क्वाइट इम्पोर्टेन्ट. अनि इफ यु मैले भनेको थिएँ आई विल जस्ट डिरेक्ट यु टु द वेबसाइट्स, तर बेसिक कुराहरू मात्र गर्छु होइन. एलिजिबिलिटीको कुराहरू गर्दाखेरि आई थिङ्क द्याट्स क्वाइट इम्पोर्टेन्ट, किनकि स्कलरसिप इज क्वाइट रिक्रुटिभ. It gives you everything. So obviously I expect all of you to get interested. यति धेरै छ वेबसाइटमा, तर वी एक्चुली चेक इन all the क्राइटेरियाज. तर यो 3टा क्राइटेरिया हेरौँ भनेर, एउटा एटलिस्ट 2 years of work experience, तर that's okay. This also counts your part time job, volunteering, bachelor's गर्दा गर्दै यदि कतै काम गर्थ्यो अथवा भलिन्टियरिङहरू गर्थ्यो भने you can also count that to sum it up as 2 years. Basically 2800 घन्टा अथवा 2800 घन्टा काम गरेको हुनु पर्यो. It also includes a part time job, full time job, volunteering experience and almost everything. Apply to 3 different eligible UK universities भनेछ. So I would direct you to go into the website chevening.org. भन्ने वेबसाइटमा जाँदाखेरि fairly everything is quite straightforward. There is no complication. You will understand everything right away. Just in case यो 3टा पोइन्ट चाहिँ 3टा युनिभर्सिटीमा अप्लाई गर्नुपर्छ. फर्स्ट, सेकेन्ड, थर्ड प्रेफरेन्स गरेर जे अप्लाई गर्दा पनि हुन्छ. दिस इज समथिङ द्याट पिपल अफ्टन आस्क मी, किनकि अदर इन्जिनियरिङ गर्दाखेरि इन्जिनियरिङ मात्र के अरे सोसियल साइन्स डेभलपमेन्ट यसलाई मात्र हुन्छ कि भन्ने खालको क्वेसन आइरहन्छ. इट लिटरली ओपन्स अप टु एभ्रिथिङ. मेडिसिन बाहेक सबै जेमा अप्लाई गर्दा पनि हुन्छ. Social science, engineering. There are a lot of Pulchowk graduates who have actually pursued alikati technical, core technical masters पनि, even they are eligible for it. So जे अप्लाई गर्दा पनि हुन्छ. यो 3टा युनिभर्सिटीबाट चाहिँ एक्सेप्टेन्स पाउनु पर्यो जबसम्म तिमी चिभनिङ पाइरहन्छौ. अर्को कुरा चाहिँ अप्पर सेकेन्ड क्लास टु 2:1 अनर डिग्री भन्छ. नर्मली चिभनिङलाई 60 नेपालको हिसाबमा हेर्दाखेरि 60% भन्दा बढी आयो हुन्छ ब्याचलर्समा भनेपछि त्यो एकाडेमिक एलिजिबिलिटी पनि नर्मली 60% जसको पनि आइरहेको हुन्छ, त्यसले फरक पर्दैन. तर युनिभर्सिटीमा कुनैमा 2:1 अनर डिग्री अथवा अप्पर सेकेन्ड क्लास भनेर कहिलेकाहीँ 70% भन्दा माथि अथवा 60% भन्दा माथि गरेर फिल्टर गरेर हुन्छ. बट द्याट डिपेन्ड्स अपन द युनिभर्सिटी, सो इट सुड नट म्याटर अ लट. सो एलिजिबिलिटी ये 3टा कुरा हो. मोस्ट अफ अस हुन्छ नि, एक्चुली आई एक्सपेक्ट अल अफ यु कमिङ टु दिस सेसन फुलफिल अल दिस क्राइटेरिया है. अनि त्यसपछि नर्मल एप्लिकेसन प्रोसेस जस्तो छ. एप्लिकेसन गर्छौ, अनि इन्टरभ्यू हुन्छ, त्यसपछि सेलेक्सन रिजल्ट हुन्छ. अनि when we see people who've gotten Chevening, we just think of this think of this scholarship so highly हुन्छ नि, that we have this inferiority complex that we are not getting through. But it's not the case. हुन्छ नि, it's fairly simple. Everybody is eligible, and हुन्छ नि, luck works, and हुन्छ नि, there is a fair chance for everyone. Application हुन्छ, interview हुन्छ, selection result. Application there is just 4 questions, and for the last decade I've been looking into the application, as in for the last couple of years I've been looking into the application. uh, and हुन्छ नि, there are just 4 questions asked: leadership, networking, why UK, why these universities, and career plan in Nepal. Because Chevening actually requires you to come back to Nepal and stay in Nepal for 2 years. Fair enough हुन्छ नि, they're investing a lot in us, and the whole idea, the core value of this scholarship is to develop leaders within Nepal. You can check all of this thematic understanding of this scholarship in the website itself. The whole idea is यो 4 क्वेसन मात्र हुन्छ, यही 4 क्वेसन 500 words. These are the only 4 questions. अनि हुन्छ नि 500 वर्ड्स लेख्नुपर्छ एउटा एसे, एउटा क्वेसनलाई हुन्छ नि. Leadership, networking, why UK, it's up there, and you can also go to the website and look more, find more information in it. आखिरमा त्यही 4 क्वेसनले मात्र, the only 4 questions is used as a criterion to select you in the global pool. फर्स्टमा global poolबाट फिल्टर गर्छ, यतिमा मात्र सेलेक्ट गर्छ. त्यसपछि इन्टरभ्यू हुन्छ. इन्टरभ्यूमा चाहिँ I'll come through the timeline. इन्टरभ्यूमा चाहिँ अनि एम्बेसीमा आउँछ, इन्टरभ्यूमा लिस्ट आएको. एम्बेसीमा चाहिँ 3जना मान्छे हुन्छ. एउटा चाहिँ Chevening alumni, mostly some institutional alumni network, अनि one from embassy and one from the London. So 3जना इन्टरभ्यूमा चाहिँ एम्बेसीमा इन्टरभ्यू हुन्छ, and they are going to screen you through the interview. Normal timelines is the August, November, they're online. It takes a lot of time, but then Fulbright does too, Max, and any other scholarship that you're applying, it takes a lot of time, a lot of persistence and perseverance. Uh, August, November, the application khulcha, and after it takes quite a time, almost 5 months, um, to be called for the first list and call for interview. They call you for interview around Feb or beginning of March. March they give me some interview and this was June March. They call you for yeah, the results are announced, and त्यो बेलासम्म चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटी त्यो 3टा अघि युनिभर्सिटी भनेको थियो नि, त्यो युनिभर्सिटी पाइसकेको हुनुपर्छ. अनि त्यो युनिभर्सिटीबाट एउटा युनिभर्सिटी सेलेक्ट गरेर Cheveningलाई दिनुपर्छ, which is around mid-July. अनि त्यो एक्सेप्ट भइसकेपछि that's when the normal visa process and all that start. अनि त्यो सकिने बित्तिकै that's when this session starts. So this is all about the Chevening scholarship. I know it's not, I'm too quick. And this is superficial information matter दिइरहेको छु, तर the whole idea of this presentation is to introduce Chevening scholarship to you, so that you can actually go to the website and check in details. And second objective for me to introduce Chevening scholarship is that then it's fairly simple. The process is fairly simple. It does not demand anything. Just 4 questions, requires a lot of authenticity, I would say. Because when I talk to my friends, when I reflect back on my experience, I think yeah, authenticity helps a lot. My experience, yeah, you can, there is a small Insta thing there. You can always come back to me. You can always text me. I'm not available in Facebook as of now, but you can DM me in Insta, find me in LinkedIn, message me on this kind of scholarship. But I only talked about this, talked about the process, right? And obviously the experience that you're gonna have once you are achieving scholar is some very rewarding. Just a picture. I just wanted to share anyway, not being a braggart, but it was a really good experience. Being able to share with, I don't know, 17 other scholars in my university, and almost 40,000 other scholars uh, throughout the country. So it's a beautiful experience, the Chevening scholarship. And yeah, I can't, you just Google it, see the pictures. The whole idea is just to introduce the scholarship. And like, I wanted to put this picture because it was so important to me. I love Liverpool, and that was the time. And if I had Chevening not happened, I would not have uh, been able to see Liverpool win. That fortunately happened that year, and I was there. So just sharing this picture. Yeah, question answer so quick. We've come to questions. I've already seen 2 questions, but then we can ask for more. Um, any then we we respond to specific questions. एउटा क्वेसन चाहिँ तपाईँको एप्लिकेसन प्रोसेस स्कलरसिपको बारेमा क्राइटेरियाहरू कस्तो कस्तो चाहिन्छ मैले त्यो भनिसकेँ होला है यसमा मेरो एप्लिकेसन प्रोसेस वाज फेयरली सिम्पल तर आई क्यान नट बी एन आइडियल एप्लिकेसन प्रोसेस हेर्ने मान्छे किनकि फर मी इट ह्यापन कोइन्सिडेन्टली a friend of mine thought I should apply, and then I did apply. I didn't have 2 years tangible 2 years of experience as such. I worked when I was in the university. Pulchowk पढ्दाखेरि म काम गर्थेँ यताउता. So I put that up. अनि म सर र क्राइटेरिया भन्नु चाहिँ while you're working on application, you literally do not need anything. त्यो कलेजको मार्क्स पनि चाहिँदैन, इङ्ग्लिस टेस्ट पनि चाहिँदैन, अनि लिटरली केही पनि चाहिँदैन. इन्टरभ्यूमा बोलाइसकेपछि बल्ल रेफरेन्स चाहिन्छ. यु निड 2 other references. रेफरेन्स कसैले दिनुपर्छ. अनि त्यसपछि इन्टरभ्यूबाट सेलेक्ट भइसकेपछि बल्ल अब नाउ द्याट यु आर चिभनिङ स्कलर अलरेडी अब चाहिँ फाइनल कन्फर्मेसनको लागि मात्रै इङ्ग्लिस टेस्ट चाहिन्छ, तिम्रो त्यो ब्याचलर्सको यो सर्टिफिकेसनहरू चाहिन्छ अथवा एनी मेडिकल टेस्ट एन्ड अल अफ द्याट. सो बाई द टाइम युर चिभनिङ स्कलर अथवा कन्डिसनल चिभनिङ स्कलर यु वुड नट निड एनिथिङ. मेरो क्राइटेरिया माथि क्वेसनहरू है स्कलरसिपको बारेमा क्राइटेरियाहरू कस्तो आम जस्ट अबभ एभरेज स्टुडेन्ट पुल्चोकमा इट वाज फेयरली गुड बट देन I wouldn't call myself the best. But then it happened for me, so I see it can happen for everybody. But then this guy was quite famous, right? Saja Savalma, Amro Dai, Sagar Dai, who got into Oxford through Chevening scholarship. So and he studied hydropower, water resources, and all that. So the thing is, it's open for all kinds. All the universities are there. All kinds of subjects are there, other than MBA and medicine. So that's the answer to the first question. When your masters or country are valid, so okay, this is what they offer, right? UK, it's not. I mean, international मात्रै यस्तो गरे होइन. UK को scholarship curriculum नै यही छ. 3 years bachelor's, 1 year masters, 3 years PhD, and that's quick enough. So valid as such. Nepal takes complication to get it registered, but then I don't think it's required. For me, I've applied to a couple of jobs, and then it was never a problem. If it would be a problem for me, then I think it would be a problem for a lot more other English people. So I didn't think it's a problem. English language test. English language test चाहिँ चिभनिङलाई लास्ट आवरमा चाहिन्छ 90 कति ल्याउनु पर्छ क्या अरे 23 फेयरली सबैले लिएर आउँछ नेपालीहरू. अनि युनिभर्सिटीलाई अप्लाई गर्दाखेरि पनि देयर इज सर्टेन स्पेसिफिकेसन्स सर्टेन क्राइटेरियाज आई थिङ्क यु निड टु लुक इन्टु स्पेसिफिक वेबसाइट स्पेसिफिक युनिभर्सिटीको साइट्सहरू अक्सफोर्डमा छुट्टै होला क्याम्ब्रिज छुट्टै होला ब्राडफोर्ड लिड्स यिनीहरू छुट्टै छुट्टै होला है. सो फर्स्टमा चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटी त अप्लाई गरिरह हुन्छ तिमीले त्यसपछि यो अप्लाई चिभनिङ स्कलरसिप इन द साइड. सो युनिभर्सिटीमा एक्सेप्ट हुन पनि त टफल यसै पनि चाहिन्छ. त्यो बेलामा चाहिँ टफलहरू अथवा आइएल्स whatever is there, IELTS, TOEFL, IPT, there are a lot of options these days on there. So त्यो त्यति बेला चाहिन्छ. नत्र भने लास्टमा म चाहिँ मेरो मेरो कन्डिसनमा चाहिँ म इन्टरभ्यू दिएर आइसकेपछि बल्ल मैले युनिभर्सिटी अप्लाई गरेको हो. Which is good at times because you're not spending money and then it can actually रिटर्न पनि छ. अनि नत्र भने युनिभर्सिटी पहिलेदेखि अप्लाई गर्दा पनि त्यो त्यो अझै राम्रो हुन्छ. सागर दाइले द गाई द्याट आई जस्ट टोक्ड अबाउट उहाँले पहिले गर्नुभएको थियो युनिभर्सिटी अप्लाई and this after a year you applied for Chevening and that's how it worked, right? So did you have any entrepreneurial experience before applying to Chevening? Not, I think so. I used to work in this organization called ISEC. I was the country president of this organization for some time. I was involved in nifty stops college arma. That particularly helped, I would say. There are friends who have worked in just a job. So it works for them as well. So if you look into the question, it demands a lot more authenticity, honesty, clarity on what you want to do. And I think all of this scholarship actually have that baseline, have that criterion. So yeah, I had few entrepreneurial experience before applying to Chevening. Where can we start working after be admitted to college? We can actually start working as in वहाँ गइसकेपछि UK गइसकेपछि when can we start? Okay. Yeah, we can. But then you don't need to. To be honest, you don't need to. The money is enough. I'm telling you, $11 £11 by the oh, oh la, la, mm, just the resources, and I'm out. Okay, this was the ये mother bike. Ah,
अरू
mm,
केही थप थप क्वेसनहरू केही छ भने मेसेज मेसेजमा हाल्दा वा आफै सोद्धा पनि हुन्छ कसैलाई केही सोध्न मन लागेको छ भने।
म they say work experience must Matthew, when can we start? Yeah, we can work for 20 hours a week, which you can get jobs easy. Mostly you don't, yeah, you won't be working. Maybe you'd want to spend that time on getting experience and त्यो कुराहरुमा गर्छ होला. Work experience must हुन्छ त्यहाँ must हुन्छ. Study work related नै हुनुपर्छ, not sure. हुने अलिअलि त हुनै पर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ, but then they do not seek for work experience or anything as such. हुन्छ नि, you can, I would not say fake it, but then you can just twist the truth, as in if you're working in some X organization, but then you have particular the required work hours. One is you can twist the truth and put it there. They would not seek for any justification. The work experience history, the certificate kept inside there. No? Mm, I missed most of the session. Where can I get the recording? Oh well, you missed. Mm, mm,
हामी
I think
फेरि
it.